Welcome back, everybody, to the Lumberjack Saga. We are heading back into the woods to see if we can find our fortune amongst the trees. This is the Lumberjack Saga. It's a survival series where we go into the woods. We bring nothing but our trusty truck and, of course, our chainsaw. You gotta have this if you're gonna cut some trees down. And yeah, we're starting with nothing, as you can see here. So, first order of business, obviously, we have nowhere to sleep, and I should probably turn my truck off, shouldn't I? Hold, please. Let's just get you off. There we go. Very good. Yes, so we need a place to sleep. I'm okay with roughing it for the first couple days, maybe setting up a tent or something right around here, but we are going to have to look into perhaps getting a permanent shelter of some sort, maybe a trailer, maybe a little log cabin. We will have to see. But for now, we have really only one way to continue forward, and that is to cut down some trees. So let's not waste any time. Let's get our first tree cut down. Let's do it, man. Oh, the first one always feels so good, and it's a Scotch pine, a lucky Scotch pine. Boom, there it goes. Okay. Now, if you've never seen these before, when you start out, it's not easy, right? You have to be able to carry everything by hand. So we got to make sure that we have it all in appropriate chunks. Under 200 kilograms is what you can lift by hand. So that's what we're shooting for. And then we got to stack everything on this truck and bring it over to the sawmill where we're going to go ahead and sell everything. So I'm going to get started. I got a ton of work to do. Day one is always the most difficult. Some things I'd like to accomplish this playthrough. I kind of want to make these woods a home, right? I don't just want to live here. I want this to be my home. Long-term thinking. Long-term goals and strategizing, I should say. I want to set up like a nice big home area, potentially create an entire town where there's other homes, like a general area, a main street, but this is all long-term plans. Obviously, for now, we just have to survive as best as we can and try and make the most of our land here, which is not huge, so we are going to have to pick our upgrades here very carefully and pick and choose what we really want and what we really need. But let me finish processing this first tree and then we'll figure out where we're going to go from there. All right, first tree, pretty much done processing here. Got a bunch of, like pencils that have to go to the pencil factory, but we do have some nice big sturdy chunks over here too. The Scotch pines, never been too impressed with their ability to hold their weight going up the tree, so I mean, you kind of just have to deal with that, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and start stacking everything. We're going to try and make this as nice and neat as possible, Tetris everything up, and then I'll probably cut down another tree or two, see if I got, what else we got over here? A bunch of Scotch pines. Any of the big boys, that's what we're looking, yeah, there we go, over there. That's what we want. All right, let me finish loading this up. That just got me a little bit excited. How does that look? Not bad, right? Okay, let's do it. Maybe we'll just strap this up for a little bit of safekeeping. All right, I'm on to the lodge poles. I want to get some like really good money on this initial trip. So to do that, we need one of these minimum. Oh, I love these guys right here. And this looks like a max too. Oh yeah, 36.3. Woo-wee! We're in for a good treat here. Beautiful. Let's no. I got worried for a second there. I thought maybe it was gonna land on my truck. All right, I think that's pretty good for our first pack right there. That should, ooh, hang on. You can have that. No, I don't want to cut. I just want to snip. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for our first pack. That should get us a little bit of money in the bank. Let's go ahead and strap this bad boy up while we're over here. And one more in the... Whoa, man. I think I might eat some bad mushrooms while I was in the forest. One more strap over here. There we go. That should be good to go. I think we're ready to go and make ourselves a little bit of money on our first trip. I'm pretty excited here. I don't know how much we're going to get, but this is going to be a good kind of way to gauge what we need to do to make what sort of money, etc. So let's go ahead. Oh, no. Oh, I thought everything was strapped. Oh, I guess I missed the first strap. Urgh, how annoying. All right, let me load these back up. Better get in this truck right now. All right, let's make sure we strap this time. Apparently, I missed 2 straps. Man, I'm slacking. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think I got them all this time, so nothing should come flying off. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by flying logs, this will be a good gauge for us to see how much money we make per load, per tree, etc. At least for while we're doing these small logs. Now, where in the world is the lumber mill? I'm pretty sure it's this way. Oh, I got to be a little bit careful about how I drive. I don't want to end up clotheslining myself for a tree, but I'm pretty sure I see it up. Yep, there it is. Woo, feels good. A little bit of stuttering too, huh? That's weird. There's a field here. Yeah, I don't care. We're not here to farm. We're here to lumberjack, so let's just drive right through that. All right, let's see what we're going to get on our first haul here. And this is the easiest this is going to be, pulling this in here, because the bigger the trucks we get, the worse this is going to be. Let's go ahead and park it right there. Oh, and who are you with the mustachio? I'm loving, and like the faux hawk kind of deal going on. Man, very nice. He does not look like he should be working at a like a lumber mill to me, though, a sawmill. That coat is way too fancy for the job you're doing, my friend. Let's go ahead and sell. How much are we gonna get? Whoa, 5,300 bucks, not bad. That's pretty good for our first haul. Well, let's go back and do it again. I think maybe 2 more trips. That should be what, 15 grand we'll have there? That's pretty decent. I'll take it. Now, if you're wondering about the map I'm playing on right now, it's called New Frontier, and it's been out for a little while, but this is the Forestry edition. We don't have control over the whole map. We have a plot of land right now, but the entire thing is made up of forest, aside from a very small section of field over there. So we really have this entire map to play with, which is a beautiful thing. I really couldn't ask for anything more. Forestry is one of my favorite things in this game, so if you give me a whole map full of forests and trees, I'm a happy guy. Unless they're downy service berries, because those are the worst trees ever. I hate those things. So I think plan of action right now, I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting down a bunch of trees, and I'm going to try and line them up right there, at least as best as I can, and we're just going to start making runs. I want to get like a nice stockpile, maybe about 20,000. If I can get 20K in the bank, I'll feel pretty secure. I'll feel pretty good about today, and feel like we're getting a lot of comp. Ooh, I probably should watch out for my truck there. I don't want it to take one for the team. Let's line up properly here. But yeah, 20K in the bank. I think that'll be a pretty good amount of money for us to have saved up. And did I just no? Oh, really? And I was trying not to do that. Jeez, I'm the worst lumberjack in the history of lumberjacking. Well, I guess I'm gonna go through. We're gonna start to strip all these trees. I'm gonna get them loaded up, bring them over. I don't know how many I can get over in one tree. Oh, wow, you are quite crooked at this end of the tree, aren't you? Yes, you are. I don't know how many of these I can load up. Maybe 2 trees, 2-3 max per truckload, but that should be pretty good for us. I'm pretty happy with that right there. As long as it stays around, 5-ish, maybe 5 to 10 per run, that's some good productivity in my book. I'm pretty damn proud of that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Rate my packing job in the comment section down below from 1 to 10. Let me know what you think. I think I did a pretty good job. I got a lot of trees on there, but I need to make sure that I strap this up ASAP. I had to leave a couple pieces behind that were, I don't know. I just couldn't find more. I mean, I probably could find more room, but it was getting a little tedious to jump up and down and get everything on there. So this is what we're heading to the sell point with. I think we got a pretty good haul here. We should make some decent money. Let me see. I think we need to be going this way over here. All right, let's head to the sawmill and see what our friend in the nice jacket will give us. The moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, man. Wait a second. That's not the same guy. Hang on. These guys, I swear, they change shifts like every hour or something. This guy's got a pretty nice coat on as well, though, but obviously, as you can tell, not the same guy. Let's get some lights on in here, too. Why not? Well, let's go ahead and sell this stuff, see how much we're going to get. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and guess that we're going to get 8 grand for this load. That's my guess. If you guys have one, put it in the comment section down below. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, sell. Whoa, I was way off, man. That was less than the last load. Oh, man. What the heck? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. You know what? I guess it was because we had more of the Scotch pine than we had of the lodge poles. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll just have to make sure that we get an even bigger load this time because I still need 20 grand. 10 grand is not 20 grand, and we want 20 grand. So I'm going to keep going. We got maybe 2 more trips, and I think we'll have it. And where did... Oh, there we go. I want to try and keep this same general section. Oh, I know what it was, guys. The lodge pole that I cut down for this previous haul was a shorty. It was like half the length of the other one. It's all making sense now. I probably should have realized that when I was cutting it down, but oh well. I'm going to pack up these guys. I'm going to do like one miscellaneous. Come on. There we go. One miscellaneous run and just get rid of all like the nubs and the chunks here that are left over after I had to adjust everything for weight. So don't rate this pack. It's not going to be good. Okay. I promise you. I will show you what it looks like at the end, but it's not going to be anything you're going to like or be pleased with. But yeah, I'm going to get it all on here and we'll take a look. Here it is. Here's the turd haul. That's what I'm going to call it. I even threw some of the Downy Serviceberry limbs on there that were, sizable. So we'll get a little bit of money out of this because mainly these like tree limbs, the trunks, I guess, they're very weighty. So we should actually get a decent price for this. And that actually is probably what cut down on the price of the previous haul. But whatever. We're going to get it over there. If I can get it strapped up. Hello? There we go. Oh man, I can barely see. Let me see here. Yeah, this is beautiful. We can do this 100%. All right, here we go. And of course, it's a different worker again. And it's like a lady this time. What is going on in this place? It's legit been maybe 15 minutes. And you are... Oh, okay. All right. It just is what it is, okay? Let's not even think about it. Let's not question things. $1,500 for that guy. All right, so 9,000 more, and we're going to meet our quota, and then we can look and see if maybe we can buy like the world's fanciest tent or something. I don't know. We'll take a look, see what's available, maybe even like a motorhome, which we usually love to play in. So, yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. I want to try and get a nice big lodge pole this time. That's the money tree. If I could even get like 2 lodge poles, ooh, that would be nice, man. We're definitely going to get this one right here. This is, I believe, a max one, 38 meters. Yeah, 36.3 meters. I was pretty close. And then, do I see any others just kind of hanging around? Not really. I see some crows, a whole lot of Scotch pines, and some... What is this? Are you a beech tree? Is that what you are? Aspen. Okay. So, a bunch of aspens, bunch of Scotch pines. I could go for some of these dead lodge poles right here. And I think that's probably what I will do. I want this to be like a big one right here. I want to have like a nice big fat run. You know what I mean? Where I make a lot of money, like 9-10 grand. That would be nice. I like to see the money come in like that. Let me show you guys my secret technique I've been doing here. Because after a while of running back and forth, you start to realize it's taken a while. So I've developed a little bit of like ninjutsu here, where I take the logs and I go ahead and push them. And you can pretty much do it with any log. As long as, oh, okay, we may have hit a little bit of a break point here. Let me get you. Let's go to the edge. There we go. Now we're moving again. It's really all just about like finding the edge point, the point where it likes to turn. That's where you want to do it at. There we go. Let's keep it rolling if we can. And I'm just going to do this and get everything closer to the truck so that way I don't have to push it as far. Not exactly proud of this back right here. I wanted to try loading it a different way where it was like lengthwise, and I instantly regretted it. I just knew right away it wasn't going to work out because of like the extremely varying degree of length of the logs. I should have gone vertical like I was before, but it just is what it is. I mean, what am I going to do about it at this point? I'm not going to unpack everything just to do it all over again. That would be silly. So we'll just take this one load. I know I wanted to get like 2, but 1 will have to do. We'll come back, we'll get our second load, and that should, I think, get us to our 20,000 goal for today. And then we'll do a little bit of shopping and see what's up, see what we could buy, what's new and exciting in the world of lumberjacking. And I think we're going that, whoa, that can't go there. Can't go there, buddy. Can't go there either. Where am I going? I got like majorly lost there for a minute. Good thing we have a map. All right, here we go. Let's see who's working this hour. Someone else, well, it's a lady again, so seems to be like alternating, like 2 guys, 2 gals, that sort of thing. Let's see what we get for this one. Where's the sell point? Over here, okay. And let's do it. 43.81 for that one. Okay, so we're almost there. We're about 4,000 short of our goal, which is fine. Let me just cut that racket out. Ratchet straps, thank you. Okay, and oh, look at the little deer. Peaceful deer. Come here, you. I could use some steak. No, I'm just kidding. You can't hit the deer, guys. Relax. Oh, boy. Whew. But I can chase them off. Let's get back to our claim here, our little piece of property in the woods. And let's go look for our last tree. All right. Found a nice little group of trees here. I think we're going to try and do something with this area. Let me shut everything off and let's just kind of survey here for a moment. Geez, these two, they're like, they're lovebirds right here. They're neck and neck. That's kind of crazy. So we've got a 23-meter lodgepole and we've got a 39-meter Scotch pine. Oh yeah, look at that. It is much, much bigger, but it's very skinny on top, which is not really good. We don't want that. What do we got here? A 23-meter lodgepole as well. And a 25-meter Scotch pine. Realistically, I think our best bet is probably going to be to go for 1 Scotch pine and 1 lodgepole. And that should probably finish us out, I think. And being that these two are so close to each other, I mean, one might not even fall without the other. And we can kind of see. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the Scotch pine. And I'm going to cut it so it's going to fall against the lodgepole. And then hopefully when I cut the lodgepole, they'll both fall together and they'll be in a nice, neat group. And I can just take care of both of them at once. But let's see if that actually works. And no, of course not. It's just going to fall the exact opposite way that I wanted it to fall. Okay, well, I guess I'll just cut this one down to go that way as well. And then we'll just move our truck. Problem solved. Timber! All right, that's good enough, I suppose. This one's much nicer. Look at that. Nice and neat, clean. I got some longer ones over here, but that's all right because they sell for more when they're a little bit longer, especially around 5.7 meters. Yeah, that's a good length, man. It's a great length. The Sawmill loves those meters. those lengths, I should say. Strap everything up. Let's get back over there. And then let's see if we can afford our tent. I mean, a tent should be pretty cheap, right? If I'm remembering correctly, we shouldn't have any issues affording it. And then we'll do, you know, a couple days roughing it in our tent and try and save up for our first big purchase, which is going to have to be a machine of some sort to help us load some girthier logs, right? Everybody loves the word girthy, so that's what I'm going with. But we need girthier logs. That's the plan. And where... Am I lost again? Jeez, man. You would think I would know this place, but I mean, to be fair, it has been a while since I've been here. There we go. Okay, I keep just going a little bit too far to the north, I suppose. Let's pull in here. Let's see what's going on. What's good at the sawmill? What's up, man? How's things going? Yep, okay. Yeah, you look a little bit more like you're dressed appropriately for the sawmill, at least. Not perfect, but hey, whatever. No, no, no. What? That was 2 trees, man. Only 3,200 bucks? All right, we need $500 more tree. That's so annoying. All right, let's get back to our plot. All right, here we go. And you know what? I wonder how much this aspen is worth. It's so tiny. I feel like it's not going to be worth anything. Let me check it out, though. And what am I running over here? Oh, of course, a downy serviceberry. Oh, we've already been over this area. Oh, we got stumps galore here. Look at that. All right, let's shut this off. And let me see. How much is this tree worth? I can't even tell. It's so tiny. It's like... I could almost pick up the whole thing in one shot. What do we got here? $208. And I can pick it up in one shot. Okay, we'll take this as our first guy, and then I think I'm going to look for a couple more, like, immature, smaller trees, and we'll just try and grab those up, get them out of the way now. Maybe we'll grab a downy serviceberry or 2, just to clean the place up a little bit and make it a little more presentable. But that's the plan for now. Let's just clean this up. Hate these little limbs. Wish there was something that would do this for us. Well, maybe there is, but we just don't have it yet. And I guess I'll grab this too, even though this will pretty much be worth nothing. But let's get it on there. And we'll do 1 strap, just for safekeeping. All right, I'm on the hunt for more trees. Let's go. We've got these 2 tiny guys right here. I think these might be good candidates. If you didn't know, at least I'm pretty sure this is still the case, any tree that's in the ground, when you start playing the game, will never grow. So it's not as if we can leave this tree and let them grow to be full mature trees. It's just never going to happen. It only works for trees that you plant. So better to get rid of these now and not let them just sit and clog everything up. I want to cut this way, don't I? Yes, there we go. Oh, that was like a perfect fall. How much do you weigh? 141. Perfect. We could pick this guy up in one go. All right, let's just grab you, and you can go right next to the little aspen that we've got. Right. Oh, come on. Oh, I lost it somehow. Let me try that again. And let's put you right... Why is this one such a problem? There we go. I do have 1 branch on there that I do need to get rid of. If I can... Yep, there we go. We got it. Okay. All right, how much is that one worth? 159. So we got 159 on that guy. We got 284 on this one. We're getting pretty close. Okay, I can need maybe that guy and then this aspen right here. And that should get us over 500, and we'll call it quits there. And check this out, guys. If you didn't know this, whenever you're lumberjacking in Farming Simulator 25, whichever way your blade is facing is the way that the tree is going to fall. So for this case, I want the tree to fall to my right side. So I am going to turn the blade all the way to the left so that it's facing to the right. And then if we cut, it should fall down right on that side. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these limbs. And then we'll chuck this guy on our truck with the other 2. And, oh, look, I can even pick this one up, although this one's quite long. Definitely got some length to it. Let me just chuck you right there. Oh, perfect, perfect. Now let me see if I can do another quick strap right here. You can get a speed strap. I'll get one more on there too, because I feel like we're starting to hit the limit maybe. Where was that last? Oh yeah, you right there. Let me back up to this guy. This will be the last tree we'll try and get on here, and that will be pretty much all of our small trees. Although this one looks like it may be a full-size aspen. Let me see. Potentially. I can't really tell. 17.2 meters. I don't know if that's how big aspens get. But this is probably going to be one we're definitely going to need to cut up. Oh yeah, 800 kilograms. We got to chop this into 4 nice sections. All right, that'll do it. Let's get these on here. We got some pretty big sections too, so this is exciting. You get a little bit more money when you got some like weighty, longer sections. Those are the ones that the sawmill really, really wants from you, which is also why it's extremely important that we get our first big machine, not even big machine, but just a machine that will let us load up logs that are about 6 meters in length without having to worry about weight. All right, there we go. We're all loaded up. Now, I do have tons and tons of branches just chilling in here, which I thought I got rid of a lot of these, but I guess not. Let me go through. Oh, you know what that is? That's the downy serviceberry, which I almost don't care about at all, but it is down there. No, I'm not going to get it. Whatever. Let me just strap this up and we'll call it a day. This will be good. Last load of the day. How much you think we're going to get? I'm going to guess 1,000. I think that's $1,000 worth of trees. Easy. Now let's see if I can actually find the sawmill without using my map this time. I'm pretty sure if I keep the dead space off to my right. Oh man, jeez. Keep the dead space the map boundary off to my right. There we go. There's the sawmill. Easy peasy that time. I'm getting to know the place all over again. It's like we're taking it on a first date. All right, let's do this. Here we go. And there we go. Whoa, more than I was expecting. 2121. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do with our sleeping situation and get ourselves set up in some sort of temporary area. And then I guess we'll hunker in for the night. All right, here's our land, and I'm thinking we just go right in the middle here where there's pretty much no trees. That way we're not in the way of anything, and it's not a big deal to just plop it down right here. We shouldn't have any trees falling on our heads, no widowmakers that I'm aware of, unless something just flies out of the sky. Like, what is that? Oh, is that like a little snowflake? No, surely not. We're in August. Okay, let's get something here. And house-wise, oh boy, okay. So the cheapest of like an actual house is this guy right here. And this is basically like a trailer park trailer. Is that wait, hang on. Oh, that's me. I was about to say, is that a deer? No, that is me, my friend. But we do have this tent here, nice camo tent, perfect for camouflaging in the forest. And I think we're going to go with this guy for the time being. And you know what? Let's just plop it down right there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's all we really need, just a temporary place where we can lay our head at night, at least until we have some more money to afford something a little more permanent. And boy, oh boy, we have a lot of trees that we still have to cut down here, and we are in a very good position to get our first piece of machinery that's going to help with that on the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. Don't forget, very important, if you want to keep up with this series, make sure you're subscribed and you turn the notification bell icon on as well, because otherwise there's a chance that you may never see any of these videos ever again, and that would be just terrible. I don't want that to happen. Hit the like button as well if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment down below if you haven't already, and just let me know if you're enjoying the series. But as always, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one.